Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Today, we're going to open up a beta booster box of Sorcery Contested Realm. Look, it's got the B. This is the first beta booster box we have opened up on the channel. We've only done alpha up until here. This is for Timothy. Tim is a great guy who came all the way from northeastern, not northeast. He came all the way from Michigan to come to our pre-release event, or our release event for Sorcery. He reached out to me and wanted to do a box opening on the channel. So I was like, you know what? We can do that for you. So you do get a box topper in this. Let's open up the box topper because we haven't done a beta box opening on the channel. So we should show everybody what's in every beta box. You get a sorcerer, which is an avatar that you can use in the game. And this avatar is pretty cool because you can use it to draw a spell, which is kind of a unique ability for the avatar. You do get a Rebel token. A lot of people ask where this token is. It is in the box topper pack. And then the artists are huge. People love the artists in Sorcery, and Sorcery loves the artists. And then you do get tokens, and this is a great thing that they do to make sure everybody can play the game. They gave everybody little mini tokens, for the game. So let's hang out, open some packs. There are only 36 packs in beta. In alpha, remember, there's 39 packs in alpha boxes, but there's 36 packs in beta. I've opened some packs of beta at the store. We do have boxes at MSRP, and I do, every time I go into the store, usually I open up like one pack of beta just to kind of experience it. So I've held the cards. The card quality, it feels the same in terms of the feel. Oh, this is a unique. That's funny. I thought it was just an elite. Here I am like folding the unique cards. The card quality feels the same. The print is a little bit different. Like the actual print, the foils don't feel quite as foily. They do have double-sided. The foils feel a little bit less foily than their alpha counterpart, but the rest of the cards feel pretty much the same to me. Having opened a ton of alpha, I can tell the difference. I'm not sure the average consumer would even be able to really tell the difference between alpha and beta. Elite, Crater Eyes here, great card. So yeah, let's talk a little. Oh, Cave Trolls. Are there Curios on the Trolls? I don't even know. Riptide. Foil, really cool card. 2 foils, Tim, back to back. 2 foils. So yeah, beta seems to be doing really well. You know, we talk about this a lot on the podcast, and we'll continue to talk about it on the podcast tomorrow on like the beta print run and should they release more boxes and that kind of thing. The value of beta on TCG Player right now is upwards into the $200. Oh, we got a flame caller. All right, so this is another avatar. For those of you who are new to the game, you can build your deck around an avatar. And this avatar can tap to play or draw a sight, which it cannot tap to draw a card, right? That is the sorcerer ability here. But this one has an ability to tap and banish all your dead fire minions. And then you shoot a projectile and it deals damage equal to the sum of their threshold costs. Very fun card. It is one of the precons, one of the beta precon avatars. So very, very fun there. Conqueror Worm, another elite here. So beta seems to be doing really well. It seems like the EV, we did an EV video last week. The expected value of the boxes right now is still over kind of that market value of $200. And that's kind of driving a lot of the demand. There are Grapple Shot, one of my favorite cards in the whole game. There are, as I throw it on the ground, there are a boss troll. So I don't know if these can be curios. I assume not. Oh, this is the new artwork for Violimp. Okay, I prefer the alpha artwork. But this is pretty cool. This one turned into a meme in the community as well. People were doing a bunch of different edits of that. But the demand still seems to be very, very strong for Sorcery. We've seen a lot of second sets come out, or second print runs of game come out, and the true demand doesn't seem to be as hyped up as the initial first edition or alpha whatever wave of product. But on TCG Player, cards are moving really fast. Oh, Cloud City. Really great card. I used this in the gameplay footage from yesterday with the Pathfinder deck. Tons of fun to move around. We got a foil, a Phase Assassin. Okay. Beautiful foil. Gorgeous card. Look at that artwork. I love, what artist is this? I can't pronounce his name. Jesse, maybe? I love his lines on his artwork. You can really tell when his art pops up because of all the deep lines that he uses. It's really cool. So yeah, we're seeing you know, the demand of the game is still strong, even though this is like a second print run, or second wave, I guess, or second. Oh, blasted oak. All right, we got a unique foil. That's a good sign, because there is quite a bit of clumping going on right now in beta from what we're seeing. So we get our first unique foil, which maybe suggests that the rest of this case, or the rest of this box maybe, is going to have quite a few unique foils. It seems like the unique foils have been a little clumpy, so it kind of suggests the rest of the box might have pretty good odds for foils. We saw that a little bit in alpha in a much less degree, it seems. And we get a sea serpent here, a ordinary. We're getting all the foils right off the bat. Another violent. So yeah, it seems like the demand for the game is going strong. We've been playing some TTS and we on the channel, and then we've also been playing on the store. We're moving our events to Sundays at 1. For those of you who are here in the West Virginia area, we'll be playing Sundays at 1. You know, we had like 15 people at the initial thing. We've had some events with 6. We've had some events with 7 or 8. It's definitely a game that, ooh, mix air. Boom. It's definitely a game that people are interested in. It's just hard to start any communities. It's another Violent. That's crazy. Every time a new TCG comes out, it's really hard. It takes time to create a community. And Sorcery came out in a weird timeline, or beta came out in a weird timeline that is like right before the holiday season. So I'm expecting, you know, into the new year for things to pick up with our attendance. But it was fun this week to play on TTS and to see people in the comment section be like, oh my gosh, I've never seen the game actually played. And oh my gosh, an amethyst core. Tim, congrats, dude. You get a foil blasted oak and now a unique amethyst core. These cores are so good. Those are holding at like $50 to $70, which is like, listen, that's a great value for the game to have cards that are $50 to $70 in like a beta version. But then additionally, like, it's not terribly expensive because you only need one of them. If you're building an air deck, you only need one of these for your deck. You don't need a bunch of them. And you don't even really need it. It adds an advantage, but it's not played outside of the randomness of being inside your deck. So I'm actually going to do a video this week and kind of go through some of the Master Tracker, great card. I'm going to go through some of the current like meta deck quote unquote things that are going on. Another Violent there. And kind of give you guys the value or the cost of a meta deck to kind of evaluate that a little bit. And again, I don't want to be the guy that's always like, Sorcery needs to be really cheap so that it can grow and needs to be really easy. Oh, look at that. Entangle. This is a good example. Foil versus non-foil. Entangle terrain. Non-foil. Foil. Cool. I do think like there is a layer to that where like card games need to be accessible and an entry point. But they also need to have value. So it'll be really interesting to look at the cost of some of the decks that are floating around on Tabletop Simulator or floating around on Curiosa.io and see like, what is the cost? No way, another unique foil here packed with a devil. Oof, man, that print seems a little light. I don't think that's just my lighting. But dude, I've never seen this one in foil because I still have not pulled this in alpha. Beautiful, crazy looking card. 2 unique foils for Tim though. Holy moly, Tim. You're cleaning up right now, man. 2 unique foils. 2 unique foils. Pack with the Devil and Blasted Oak. Good sign. Good sign for the rest of the box. Boss Troll. Obviously there's also different curios in beta too, which is awesome. I love that they did that. They add this kind of cool layer of value. Now, curio is a curious card, an additional historical significant card to Sorcery Contested Realm that is not a legal card. It's just a collector thing. And those will pop up in these back sections. Now, they are incredibly hard to find. I opened up 100 boxes of alpha and I did not open a curio. So they are incredibly hard to pull, but they are also very expensive. So here's an example up on Facebook. This is one of the curios you can pull in Sorcery beta. This is an actual Sorcery card that you can pull, and it would be back here in this section. And those cards are holding a premium of, you know, upwards of around $2,000. And that's crazy. And so you have all this value that you can pull from this stuff. And I love that they changed the curios for beta, and they gave a reason for people to open it. Even if you've experienced beta, Spark Mage, another one of the avatars, even if you've experienced beta, or sorry, even if you've experienced opening a bunch of alpha already, it still gives you an excuse to kind of crack open packs and really enjoy the experience. So really, they are doing a great job at reaching this kind of collectible aspect of trading card games. And that's a great thing and a great start. And I think they're just doing awesome. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about events and stuff. One of the things, one of the big problems, the opposite side of that, right now, I don't think many stores can get product. So, you know, one of the big things with Sorcery wanted to be a game where you were going to see it on the shelf next to other product. That's Crown Prince, another unique here. That's a really weird balance to figure out, simply because there's a difference between product being on shelf and then like product completely deteriorating the market. And Sorcery very obviously wants to be a game that retains and holds Highland Princess now. Dude, you can just go ahead and build your Earth deck. You've got Crown Prince and Highland Princess. Those are both in the, I guess the Death Speaker deck is what I was thinking of. Oh, that one looked weird. Border Militia? Why does this look weird? I don't know why that one looks weird. I don't think that's a curio. I don't know, man. That one looks weird to me. I don't know. I don't think that's I don't know. Have we pulled any other border militias? I'm having a brain thing right now. There's so many cards in the set. It's an order. I think it's a curio. It looks different. Am I going crazy? Did we just pull a curio? Oh my gosh, I'm having a mental, I've never pulled a curio. I'm having a little bit of a mental fart here. And I don't want to not order. I think that's a curio. Or it's just like a regular card and it's an ordinary that I don't remember. It's just an ordinary card that I don't remember. I'm a freaking idiot. There we go. Just a regular card, everybody. Holy moly. I don't know. I don't play that card. So like, I don't know. For whatever reason, that artwork stood out to me as like something new. I thought we hit a curio. That's hilarious. Everyone always asks, like, what's a curio? Like, we don't know all the curios. Like, we don't know. So you pull something like that that's like unique to you, even though I opened 200 boxes, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, sorry, everybody. Call to war. My bad. Why am I a Sorcery content creator? It makes no sense. Hounds of Ondoros. But that's part of the experience, man. That's part of the experience with the curios, is it just makes you overanalyze and look at every single card all the time. It's a prime example of one of the benefits of having something like a curio within the boxes, is it just makes you really look at things, and you're constantly looking. Oh, sweet. So we got Flamecaller and Wave Shaper here. Wave Shaper, another one of the avatars from the beta precons. Those beta precons, incredibly well done too. I think we've talked about it already on the channel, but you know, they're really balanced. They work really well together. It has been a really cool thing to see people picking those up. They're incredibly cheap to buy too for the consumer. I think MSRP is like $30 or something like that. So for the consumer, it's a really great product. You get 4 decks. So anyway, I think Sorcery's doing a bunch of things really well, and I'd like to see them continue to do stuff. The only thing I was gonna go back to is, like, at some point you do need product to be on the shelf in order to grow the game wide. I'm not saying that this is like the right time for that. Grapple Shot and the frog, the Brobing Dong bullfrog. Look at that thing. I'm not saying that like we need it right now, but at some point, from a retailer perspective, stores need an excuse to carry the game and to run events. And if you can't even have, you know, the average store doesn't even have boxes to have packs for prize support and that kind of thing, it's hard to grow the game from an LGS perspective. So I would like there to be, at some point, a little bit more product that comes to market, not an extreme amount of product that comes to market, but just a little bit more product comes to market for stores to be able to utilize for events and that kind of stuff. Now, I did hold some product back for my locals to be able to do that, but not every store did that. And so to be able to have that, I think would be important. But I don't know. What do I know? Spear of Destiny. I know this box was incredibly good. Like incredibly good. We had a fake curio, of which totally fooled me. And then we had, though, the big stuff, the Amethyst core. Tim, congratulations on pulling a core and 2 unique foils in this booster box. We had the Pact with the Devil, which is a really good card. Draw 3 cards. You can sacrifice the Grandmaster Wizard in order to do that, which is a huge ability. And then the Blasted Oak, 2 unique foils there. Congratulations, Tim. I didn't mention this in the beginning of the video, but this is one of the playmats that you can get at GameGrove.gg. It is a 2-player playmat that then turns into a 1-player playmat. So this is the other side of the top. Head on over to GameGrove.gg if you're interested in that. I will leave a comment in the comment section below. We will do some more of these box openings too and keep talking about Sorcery Beta as we go. You guys have yourselves a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. Tim, thank you for letting me open up your box. We'll see you again next video.